What's the logical flaw in a movie that still bugs you? Happens in many movies, but I noticed it most recently in As Above, So Below. Ancient text gets translated, somehow rhymes in English. Casper, exorcist and daughter get hired to remove ghosts by owner and owner's lawyer. Owner and lawyer die shortly after under mysterious circumstances. No investigation is done. Exorcist and daughter just gets the house, no questions asked. It's all fun and games until you realize Casper is a dead child. 99% of the time when someone is running away from a car, or a boulder or something, they can just turn left or right and be out of harm's way. But no, they must run in a straight line and try to outrun it. Annoys the crap out of me. This was okay for the first Indiana Jones movie, as he's in a narrow hallway, and as soon as he isn't, he dives to the side. The rest of the movies just copy the action without the prerequisites. Anytime someone gets CPR in a movie and is perfectly fine 10 seconds later, no puking, no cracked sternum or ribs, no brain damage, no short or long-term medical impact at all. Just, oh yeah, you were dead for a couple minutes there but now everything is fine. Let's go fist fight some bad guys. And on the same page, someone gets clocked over the head and is unconscious for a few minutes. They get up, rub their head and go on like it was nothing. If you were hit hard enough to be out, you aren't getting up that quick. If Picard can leave the Nexus and arrive at any point in time, why not go back to when Soren was first beamed aboard Enterprise as a refugee? Cause that plan doesn't involve the timely resurrection of one Captain James T. Cook, who then goes forth to engage in an old man fight with Soren. Any scene in a bar, characters order drinks and take one sip, then leave. Why aren't you finishing your $7 drink? I'll have a beer. We have about 17 different kinds of a beer. The Da Vinci Code, bad guy has gun pointed at good guys. Cut to a couple birds flying. Good guys escape. This is the most WTF moment I've ever seen. Hey, look at those birds. Run. How does Bane eat? It is extremely painful. School of Rock. The whole time I was watching it I was just thinking about how all those kids were going to have to repeat the grade because of some dumbass who couldn't hold down a job. Guy walks into a bar. 1 girl to guy ratio even at the crappiest bars. Every cute girl is single and just waiting for the main character to stop being so shy and marry her. Pacific Rim. They knew about the rift. Humans weren't just like whoa sometimes monsters show up. They knew exactly where every monster comes from. So why did they scatter the Jaegers around the world to try to defend major cities instead of just parking the entire fleet right outside the rift where they can instantly overwhelm any new cager with sheer numbers? Everyone hates spawn campers. The admin would have kicked them. Why does Ross, the largest friend, not simply eat the other 5? PSHHH. That's just typical. This just goes to show, women are from Omicron Persei 7, men are from Omicron Persei 9. The Wizard of Oz. Oh, water will literally melt my entire being. Better keep buckets of it laying around my palace. She was planning her invasion of Earth with the other demons. People waking up with obvious makeup on and nice hair. One of the funniest things in Bridesmaids is when she gets up to put makeup on then gets back into bed and pretends to wake up. Cinderella. If the shoe fits so goddamn good, how did it fall off? I want to know what kind of transmissions are in the Fast and Furious cars. 27 upshifts and still grabbing more gears. Nuclear power description in nearly every movie with nuclear power in it. People screaming the reactor is going critical. Okay, that just means it is starting up. We'll have to flood the coolant into the control room in order to cool down the core. What butthole designed that system? Containment is breached. It'll be hours before we can start up. Containment is the freaking building that holds the reactor. If you've breached that thing, you don't have a plant. You've got a bunch of radioactive scrap. Oh my god, this internal combustion engine is filled with fire. A cell phone that can kill you? Why not just take the battery out? Well, maybe it was about how our culture is addicted to technology and stuff. I get it. Anytime a hand, arm, leg, head, body part gets chopped off, where's the blood? All of the lost blood from every movie wound up in Peter Jackson's Dead Alive. In movies, good guys surrounded by 6-10 bad guys. Those 6-10 bad guys are nice enough to attack him one at a time and wait their turn instead of trying the mob beatdown in which they all attack at once. Watch some of Jackie Chan's older movies like Police Story. He says that he specifically addressed this problem in his fight scenes. In the mall fight scene in Police Story, he is literally attacked by 4 or 5 people, all at once. Well, any Christmas movie where Santa is involved. In these universes where the film is set, Santa exists, right? So why the frick do none of the parents believe in him when a bunch of presents and crap turn up in their living room every Christmas Eve, and they know for a fact that it wasn't them? It's just a massive plot hole that Christmas movies always ignore. Prometheus. How the 2 guys gets lost in the spaceship when they have a map of the entire place and one of them is an expert geologist. Also, the biologist being scared of a dead alien, but wanting to pet the angry looking willy alien. Also, donut shaped ship falling. Keep running in the direction it's falling. Also, gives birth to alien baby. Doesn't mention it to anyone. Also, pretty much the whole movie. Guy with no training and only a pistol, room full of elite, trained mercenaries with machine guns all killed. It's like the conservation of ninjutsu. Less people, more people. A ragtag team of 5 unique individuals will beat an army of bad guys. The lone evil bad guy in black will cut through the base full of good guys like butter. That stupid freaking microwave weapon in Batman Begins. Surely if it was powerful enough to vaporize the water system of an entire freaking city, it would just vaporize all of the city's inhabitants as well, who all happen to be 65% water. And they are pouring the toxins into a water main. Water mains are under pressure. They are not gravity pipes. If you were to break open a water main to pour chemicals in, water would literally spray everywhere and there would be a massive flood. Pretty much half of Star Trek episodes. Klingons are superior to us in close quarters and at knife fighting, so we're gonna let them get as close as possible and engage them in hand-to-hand combat after they board us. Much of the first season of the original series could be prevented by setting up a proper quarantine of returning away teams. This seems like something that would be standard protocol on a ship that interacts with alien planets on a regular basis. Star Trek Remake. Spark races to a dying giant star to try and stop it from exploding using a top secret device. Fails to get there in time and the star explodes, resulting in the destruction of Romulus, the Romulan homeworld. Romulans capture Spark and blame him for the death of their world. Antics ensue and the Romulans wind up back in time with the device. Do they, use the device on the dying star in the past to prevent the destruction of their homeworld in the future? Use the device as a weapon in the name of revenge. Rats don't constantly squeak. They only squeak when surprised or in pain. Dubbing cats meows when their mouths aren't even moving. The text on computer screen making computer-wise sounds. Every single movie. Let's track this person by satellite. Dang, it's cloudy. Minority Report. Tom Cruise is a top cop, framed for a murder he didn't commit. He's being hunted so he swaps his eyeballs to avoid retina scans. With me so far, camera guy? So he gets caught anyway and thrown in prison. No biggie, because his friends bust him out using his old eyeballs to open the locks on the prison. After all, he was the top cop and had all kinds of security access. That apparently wasn't taken away when he was being hunted, captured and imprisoned. Sounds and space. I like it when movies get this right. Complete silence while all this crap is freaking up is oddly beautiful. Freaking magic stealth helicopters. You know that scene where the heroes are standing next to a cliff and everything is fine until a helicopter suddenly appears from nowhere, surprising our hero? It shouldn't happen. Helicopters are damned loud, but so many films trick us by hiding something from us the viewer and treating it as hidden from the characters. In the fiction of the film, they aren't hearing the dramatic music, they should be hearing deadly whirring helicopter blades. Every action movie ever. Bad guys fire 10,000 rounds, hit nobody. Good guy diving through plate glass window fires 6 rounds, 6 kills. Do zombies poop? They eat plenty. Why is there no zombie poop? War of the Worlds. First of all, the aliens planned their invasion centuries in advance. Why? They were already superior in every way. Many say it was to wait until the population was larger. Do we wait while cows and chickens roam in the wild and multiply? Number. We breed them. Second, an ingenious plan spanning thousands of years by a spacifaring civilization somehow does not include the possibility the other planet may have a hostile environment, because that's unheard of. 40 days and 40 nights ends in a pay, no one in the movie seems to mind. Ferris couldn't have gone to all those locations in Chicago without a transporter, and he still would have gotten stuck in rush hour traffic back to the suburbs. Not if he had Oh Yeah playing the whole time. Whenever I need to get somewhere fast, I play that song and time will slow down. Guy shoots car, explosion. In American Psycho he looks at his pistol in extreme disbelief. When doctors hit someone with paddles when they don't have a heartbeat, you do not do this under any circumstance. Chest compressions for someone without a heartbeat. Paddles for someone with an irregular heartbeat. Most of the zombie plagues we see in movies would last a matter of days at best. Zombies are basically humans, minus all the evolutionary advantages humans have over other animals. There are exceptions to this, but it's true with the classic shambling zombie. That somehow a perfectly fitted exoskeletal suit built for a 6'1" athletic male fits every goddamn person in the Iron Man movies. Colonel Rhodes? Check. Overweight President UHH? Check. Tiny ass Pepper Potts? Frick it, why not? The long ass runway in Fast and Furious 6. Seriously, it goes on forever. Fast and Furious is not a place for logic. It's the world dreams are made of. Whenever you watch those movies, do it in the mindset of a 10-year-old playing with Hot Wheels. I promise you, you will enjoy them. The blatant physics frickery is 80% of what I love about those movies. The other 20% is a combination of Michelle Rodriguez and The Rock blasting people in the face out of nowhere. Ranted about it before and will rant about it again, but Ariel, the Little Mermaid, is an idiot. Lots of Disney characters are dumb, but she takes the cake. Never mind that she bargains her freedom and abandons her family to pursue an interspecies relationship with a fish eater she knows nothing about. Or that the person she makes the deal with is clearly evil as heck. No, it's her literary abilities that make her the dumbest princess. Ariel can write. She signs her name, and beautifully, for her deal with Ursula. As soon as Eric found her she could have written down everything in the sand. But nope, better stick a fork in my hair instead. Stupid fish girl. I rewatched some of The Little Mermaid recently, and what struck me is her fascination with human culture before meeting Eric. She keeps a cave full of artifacts and displays a real interest in how they do things. Falling in love with the first attractive person of the race she idolizes seems a natural extension of that obsession with the culture. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Bye for now.